A white former St. Louis police officer was found not guilty Friday of murdering a black man in 2011 by firing 5 times into his car after a high-speed chase. Jason Stockley was acquitted of first-degree murder and armed criminal action charges by St. Louis Circuit Judge Timothy Wilson. Stockley escaped what could have been a lengthy prison sentence despite the fact that he was recorded on an internal video camera during the pursuit saying he intended to kill Anthony Lamar Smith. "Of course I'm disappointed with the court's decision," Circuit Attorney Kimberly Gardner said after the verdict. "In light of the verdict, it's time to take a harder look at how officer-involved shootings are addressed in our city." Gardner said she understands and appreciates the many challenges that face our city's police officers. "It's very noble work," she said. "However, we need further examination and clarity in the laws that govern the use of deadly force by police officers." Stockley resigned from the force in 2013, the same year that the Board of Police Commissioners settled a wrongful death suit with Smith's family for $900,000. In May 2016, Stockley was charged with first-degree murder. The probable cause statement said the gun recovered from Smith's car had Stockley's DNA on it. Stockley opted for a bench trial rather than take his chances with a jury. The case rekindled racial tensions not seen in the St. Louis area since 2014 when a violent uprising erupted in nearby Ferguson, Missouri after the fatal police shooting of Michael Brown. And activists backed by many of St. Louis black clergy had vowed to stage protests in Wilson acquitted Stockley. City officials, fearing trouble, scheduled officers to work 12-hour shifts and prepared for the worst. Smith was 24, a new dad and engaged to be married when he was killed. In their initial report, police said Smith was involved in a drug deal behind a fried chicken restaurant north of downtown St. Louis when he took off. According to documents obtained by NBC affiliate KSDK, Stockley could be heard saying he was going to kill this expletive, don't you know. Stockley instructed his partner, who was driving the police SUV, to ram Smith's car. Stockley then approached Smith's car on the driver's side and shot 5 times into the car, striking the victim Anthony Smith with each shot, former St. Louis Circuit Attorney Jennifer Joyce said last year. After the killing, homicide detectives from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department deemed it justifiable. But the internal affairs and federal investigations continued. This is a breaking news story. Please check back for updates.